Venom, Let There Be Carnage, right there on its sleeve wears Spider-Man and Venom Easter eggs. Now you're probably saying, wait a second, that doesn't make sense. Especially when you look at the ending. How does he know about Spider-Man? Yeah, imagine asking for logic between these things Sony just throws up on there. That's your mistake, man. Sony's been dropping the gauntlet, releasing new featurettes based on Venom. So one that's been highlighted is this one right here. A bunch of scribbles and doodles. And then they decided to highlight it in the spot, showing us that, look right there. There we go. We got the Spider-Man and we got Morbius over here. And they even go a step further and it's like, look at this. These are Easter eggs. Somehow, I mean, sure, Morbius seems to know about Venom. We definitely get that from the trailers, but did Venom know about Morbius? Did Cletus know about Morbius? Did anybody know about him? Because we heard nothing, not even a small Easter egg other than that. So who knows? Maybe they'll retcon that they've been friends and it just never got brought up. On the other hand, we have the Spider-Man Easter egg, which that one makes even less sense than anything. But let's be real, that was probably a holdover from literally when they were about to drop Spider-Man into that film out of nowhere. And then they were like, wait, we reached a new deal. Don't put him in there. So they probably just decided to not redo that art. Or they were just like, we're being clever with this. Keep it in there. Whatever it is, it's kind of, I don't want to say pointless, but it is. Like, nobody, unless they pointed it out to us right there, would have cared. You see what I'm saying? Like, we've all seen the film. Nobody's talked about any of this. Like, everybody's just talking about, oh, good, Venom's in the MCU now. Maybe they could do it right this time. And honestly, I don't even care as much about the Spider-Man one as I do about Morbius, because that's always intended to be, you know, a part of this bigger Venomverse that they were building. That was kind of their intent with all these other films. But now that things are thrown into so much commotion and, I don't know, a blender filled with confusion that's just spitting out random pieces of the puzzle that you have to try to stick together, it's just starting to make a lot less sense. Like, you would think, maybe, Eddie Brock could have mentioned his friend Michael Morbius or something like that. Been like, oh yeah, I was friends with this guy once. Had this weird degenerative disease. Whatever happened with him? Then you could have had Venom, the symbiote, like use a keyboard and like tap it a couple times to be like, oh,
did you know he's gone missing in wherever that film takes place when he gets the Batman scene?
Like, you could have done something simple, but they didn't. I guess foresight wasn't something they were looking into, or knowing Sony, they probably didn't even mean to connect these things. But hey, featured Easter eggs. When are we getting Kraven's Bakery? Damn it.